So apparently his demeanor and his character was developed at a very young age. That is the good Dr. Lee. Already gregarious and fun-loving as a baby. Again, Evan has a phenomenal ability to multitask and to get stuff done. He is by far the most productive human being I've ever seen, much less resident. So, I mean, really, he's really phenomenal. But then, clearly, at a young age, very productive in multitasking. He's actually performing multiple duties as a cowboy, a construction worker, a chef apparently, and a physician, as his doctor did. And always the inquisitive person, asking, what the F? Why can I make this better? How can I make this better? Always asking himself, how can I make this better? And you know what? He actually usually figures out a way to do it. It's really remarkable. Evan practicing his craft as a youngster. According to Robin, he apparently still has his doll. And still also rotates his heart, so I'm not sure. And Nat practices midlines on that same.
Aww.
He was a really cute kid. And actually quite a handsome young man. I mean, it's amazing what a head of hair will do for your appearance. He's actually quite attractive young man. Here he's with his mentors, the critical care triumphants, Dr. Weingard Wright and Dr. Liebner. And then the peons who mean much far less important than the top, Evan and Eric and myself. Evan and his lovely bride Robin, as most of you know, Evan and Robin got married just about a month, actually almost exactly a month ago. Congrats. Yeah, give it up. Always looking for advanced technology and again, always perfecting his craft. Academic Chief Evan has done a phenomenal job as Academic Chief. He has worked tirelessly to create a curriculum for our residents that is advanced, that is comprehensive, ensures that they are trained with the latest medical knowledge, and ensures that everybody, and he expects perfection. He expects people to get it and to do it right, and I think that's absolutely the right way. Sometimes that's misperceived, but to expect perfection and to expect performance is what I think is phenomenal. As a leader, you should expect that type of performance from the people that you're leading, and he really he leads by example in that regard, because he doesn't ask anybody to do something he wouldn't do himself, and he certainly works really hard. Procedurally, I mean, there's nobody, and we can attest to this, and the residents can, as procedurally facile and proficient as Evan. I mean, if there's an opportunity for a procedure, Evan will find it.
Right.
I mean, I think Evan logged more procedures as an intern by December than most residents have done during the entire 3 years of residency. I mean, it was really remarkable. I mean, I'm not sure he ever saw a patient in a ped shift, because if he was working a ped shift, he would somehow found his way to critical care to find a procedure and to help with the management of the patients. But he did so. He did it because he wanted to learn. He really has an innate ability to make himself better and to achieve perfection and to make himself better always. And that's really the root of, I believe, what he does, because he is really phenomenal at his craft, and he's always trying to make himself better. So this is one procedure station that Evan was a little perplexed. So procedurally proficient as he is, this one station actually had him a little confused. And I can see my mom's look on her face. It's like, I never saw Evan this confused before. So he stood there in front of Dr. Chappelle for a little while, and I think he finally gave up. Then later on that day, he actually got it. He's like, oh, that's what it was. His smile of gratification on his face that he figured it out, and he does figure it out. All right, so Evan. So that's outstanding job, Zach. That's mine. I mean, he again, as I spoke of before, he was a fantastic academic chief. I mean, we couldn't ask for anything more from Evan than he produced. Evan, and I said it before, he was remarkable in his productivity. He did the work of not only as one evaluation says 4 residents, he did the work of 10 faculty members. He did things that was not his scope of responsibility, but if you gave a task to Evan, he did it. And not only did he do it, he did it way sooner than you ever would expect a human being to be able to accomplish it. His plate on which you would put things to do for him is bottomless. It's really remarkable about how productive he is. And honestly, I am envious of his work ethic and his ability to efficiently get things done. So, roam the ED for opportunities to learn and do procedures. That's me, sorry. Yeah. Did you know about Evan? So, as procedurally facile as Evan is, it was a lumbar puncture of all procedures. That was his Achilles heel. It wasn't quite traumatic as this, but apparently putting a needle in someone's back makes his knees weak. And he collapsed on more than one occasion doing this fairly benign procedure. I mean, he will definitely put in central lines and do a crike on a patient without hesitation. Taking a scalpel to someone's neck, pumping invasive lines in, he does without hesitation and deftly and efficiently does those procedures, but the LP makes him weak in the knee, so it's pretty remarkable. And thankfully, I was actually witnessed that, so I can go to the grave knowing that I watched Evan Lever go down when I was so apparently Evan takes about an hour to get ready for Robin, and he likes to hang out in his boxers. Thank you, Robin, for sharing. So Evan, apparently in medical school, he would, before each exam, he would play the Eye of the Tiger song to pump himself up and to get himself ready and motivated to take the exam, and also wore the same shirt for every exam in medical school. Hopefully that shirt no longer exists.
No, it does. It does.
Pretty rank.
Where is it?
His previous life, he was a biomaterials chemist. He has a PhD. He's a very learned individual. If you want to make Evan happy, you give him a tri-color cookie. If you want to get his, and many people try to get Evan's good side, and it's really hard to find, but that's the way to his heart.
What's his PhD in? Home ec.
His PhD in biomaterial science, right, Evan?
Yes.
All right. All right. Hang on. Sorry. I apologize for you.
But yeah, get ready for it.
So, again, thank you, Robin. But apparently, before Evan comes to each and every shift,
That is
he
not
says
true.
out loud, "It's a beautiful day to save lives." Much the way that Dr. McDreamy does on Grey's Anatomy. So I thought it only appropriate that we have our own Dr. McDreamy.
Oh, Evan.
I'm so tired.
Great
For
job.
me, I love Evan, everyone. But when Evan gets angry, this is what I see. I don't know if you like this. This is the guy from Ghost, right? So I see him angry, like, I admire that guy. You know? I mean, does everybody see that resemblance? A little bit? A little bit? Come on.
Oh my god!
Metaphorically, that train is like, that's his patient with the procedure to be done. Get away, it's
Oh my god,
fine.
Evan,
I got
that's
it.
perfect. That's perfect. You should let it grow out. You should grow it out.
No, you shouldn't.
So here's Evan. This is Evan during a non-critical care conference. This is typically what we do. And you know, Evan being as productive as he is, needs to find time to sleep sometime during the day. And that's usually during a conference that's not really the critical care, because then he's really not interested. Apparently his own wedding too, he was not as interested in false. It's actually not his wedding.
No, it wasn't our own.
But very impressive how he's able to sleep with that posture. That's very impressive.
It wasn't critical care related. You didn't need to know it.
So actually live footage.
Oh my god, Evan!
That was a grand round of medical decision making, which Evan really was not interested in. Evan presenting his research, prospective observational study of the placement of the midlines in the ED by emergency department physicians. Great job.
Woo!
Evan is going on to do a fellowship in trauma surgical critical care, following in the footsteps of his mentor, Dr. Weingart, at a very highly regarded, very competitive fellowship, which no doubt will make him a extremely capable and competent critical care EM physician. And you know, I give Evan crap, but you know, I love Evan. He really, I'll say it now, and I've said it before. I would take, from a residency perspective, I would take 30 Evans in a heartbeat. Now, granted, I probably would lose about 10 to 15 years of my life, and then I don't have hair, but much like him. But there's no question, he is a phenomenal physician. He is smart, he's procedurally facile, he's efficient. And again, I can't speak enough of the things he does outside of the emergency department, which most of you probably don't realize how productive he is. I mean, and he spans, he does IT, the EMR, he gets involved in multidisciplinary committees, he's on the IRB. I mean, again, he's done more than most of our faculty have done in years and years, and he's done it, in 3 years.
Thank you, Evan.
So yes, and what's going to happen is he's going to leave and we're going to be in a world of trouble. So Evan's going on to a very competitive and fantastic surgical critical care fellowship, where no doubt he will be a superstar. Let's give it up for Evan.